Hi guys, so CBS released a new promo video for Star Trek Discovery, so let's break it down. The promotional video from CBS starts off with the history of Star Trek from the TOS era to Star Trek Enterprise. So we get our look at Kirk, McCoy, Spock, Sulu, and then we go to the TNG era, followed up by Deep Space Nine and Voyager. We get our glimpses of behind the scenes of the series, and then we get to the part where we see the production crew working on the sets for Star Trek Discovery. It's a time lapse, everyone is running around building the set, and then we get to the part where we get our first glimpses at the Klingon uniforms. I think they are Klingon uniforms because they're really they have something familiar about them, but they're also different. They look really nice, updated. They are like scales, or they are out of protective armor. They are everywhere spikes. The spikes look like bone. I can't wait to see the Klingons moving around and in makeup. If you think about it, if they updated those uniforms, what have they done to the Klingons? Will they change them completely? Will they stay the same, or will they go with the version, with the JJ version of, or the Kelvin timeline version of the Klingons, or will the Klingons look a little bit more familiar, like Worf or all the other Klingons we saw in the history of Star Trek, or from TNG onwards? I would love it if they updated the Klingons a little bit, but not too much, because I love my Klingons. And then we get to some shots from the back. One guy has something on his head. It looks a little bit like a VR set or something like that, but I have no idea. It's clearly lit from the inside. Then we get to the first shot of the uniform. It's a blue science uniform with a delta shield. The delta shield was updated. Looks a little bit more familiar. It's a little bit more rounded. It still has the cut on the side, but the texture and the look of it is really reminiscent of the old TOS delta shield. And then we get our first look at the new ship. Actually, it's just a wireframe of a new ship that will probably be introduced in the series. It looks like a Miranda class. It isn't the Discovery, but it's a new ship that will obviously be in Discovery. The saucer looks like the NX-01. It has some pontoons going along the saucer. You can't really see the bridge, but it's just a wireframe rendering. So let's see how the ship will look after it has the skin and the VFX and everything. The ship actually looks a little bit too futuristic for my taste. I don't know how they will fit it into the timeline, because it looks brand new or something like from the 24th century or somewhere after Voyager. But let's see when they do all the textures and lighting and everything. It might come out really nice. Let me know in the comments how do you like the design of the new ship. And then we get a look at the new bridge, or I think it's the new bridge. So the blueprints don't say much, but they were updated. From the bridge shot we get to an inside shot of the set. There is something really big, a big structure. I have no idea what it is, but I think it could be either the shuttle bay or the engine room. Then we get to a shot where there's a light spinning around. It looks like the Bussard collectors, or maybe it's something that has to do with the warp drive. We know from the behind the scenes of Enterprise how they lit everything, so the warp drive looked really alive, as if something happened, and it could be that this is the same kind of thing, lighting for the warp drive or for the nacelles. I don't think they will do the nacelles as a practical effect because we're in the digital age. So I think that's a part of the warp drive. And the last shot we get is the shot of the new captain's chair. It's really backlit and everything, so you don't see any details or something. Yeah, all in all, I think the promo looked cool. I will put a link at the end of the video to the promo. What do you think about the new video CBS released? Are you getting excited for Star Trek Discovery? Because we know they had some issues with the production. Brian Fuller leaving, but the core team is still there. If you like this video, please consider to subscribe, share it with your friends, family, mom, dad, your uncle, the Trekkie, with everyone you like. So every support is welcome. And if you really want to support my channel, please consider to use those Amazon affiliate links down below. I just get a small kickback, so nothing changes for you, but you made a really good deed. You supported my channel and my efforts. So thank you for watching. I see you in the next video, and you're awesome.